Every year, the world of film and television says goodbye to unforgettable faces. But some losses feel heavier because these actors were not just performers on a screen, they were part of our lives. Today we're remembering the Hollywood stars and legendary telenovela actors we've lost. And as you watch, take a moment to think about which performance stayed with you the most, because their stories live on through the people who remember them. The film industry is built on stories, and the actors we lose are the people who gave those stories life. When audiences search for Hollywood actors who died, celebrity deaths in film history, or actors we lost this year, they are often looking for more than headlines. They are looking for connection, for memory, for a way to revisit moments that meant something to them. These actors gave us heroes who inspired us, villains we love to hate, mentors who guided characters through impossible situations, and personalities so real they stayed with us long after the credits rolled. Some of these performers were known for blockbuster films that defined entire eras of pop culture. Others were character actors whose faces we recognized instantly, even if we didn't always know their names. They appeared in the background of our favorite scenes, quietly adding depth and realism to stories that might not have felt the same without them. Their work lives on in classic films, television reruns, streaming platforms, and short clips that resurface again and again online. If you grew up watching any of these films, you already know how powerful it feels to see a familiar face from years ago and instantly remember where you were in life at that time. Hollywood legends remind us that acting is more than a profession. It is emotional memory. It is history captured on camera. When we re-watch an old film and see a familiar face, we are transported back to moments in our own lives when those stories first meant something to us. That is why losing a beloved actor can feel surprisingly personal. Even if we never met them, we grow up with these performers. We watch their movies with our families, our friends, and sometimes during the hardest seasons of our lives. We connect to characters who make us laugh, cry, or feel understood in ways that are difficult to explain. That's why people continue searching for In Memoriam tributes and actors we lost, not just out of curiosity, but out of gratitude. If there's a role that meant something special to you, this is a good moment to remember it, because those memories are part of what keeps their legacy alive. These tributes are not only about sadness, they are about celebration. They honor careers built over decades, performances that took dedication and courage, and the vulnerability it takes to step in front of a camera and share emotion with the world. Even after their passing, these actors continue to teach us about storytelling, empathy, and the human experience. Nowhere is emotional storytelling more powerful than in telenovelas. For millions of viewers across Latin America, Spain, and beyond, telenovelas were part of daily life, and the actors who starred in them became household names. Families gathered around televisions each evening, following love stories, betrayals, reunions, and dramatic twists that felt almost real. When people search for telenovela actors who died or Latin TV legends we lost, it is because these performers shaped childhoods, family routines, and cultural memories. Telenovela actors gave us unforgettable romances that defined what love looked like on screen. They gave us villains so convincing that audiences talked about them as if they were real people. They brought emotional family dramas to life, showing struggles that mirrored real experiences: sacrifice, forgiveness, jealousy, ambition, and hope. Unlike many television formats, telenovelas often air daily, which means audiences spend months with the same characters. That creates a deep bond between viewers and actors. When a beloved telenovela star passes away, it can feel like losing someone from the family. Viewers remember where they were when a certain scene aired, how they felt during a dramatic finale, or how a character's journey mirrored their own. These actors did not just perform, They became part of people's routines and memories. If a telenovela character ever made you cry, smile, or believe in love a little more, that connection is exactly why their legacy still matters today. Many of these renowned actors built careers that crossed borders and languages. Their shows were exported worldwide, introducing international audiences to Latin storytelling and performance styles. Today, streaming platforms and online clips continue to bring their work to new viewers. Younger generations are discovering these performances for the first time, proving that powerful storytelling never truly gets old. Whether in Hollywood films or Latin American telenovelas, these actors shared a common gift: the ability to make audiences feel something real. They could communicate heartbreak with a glance, joy with a smile, and fear with a single line delivered at the perfect moment. Acting at this level requires emotional honesty, discipline, and a deep understanding of human nature. As we remember the actors we lost, we also recognize that their stories did not truly end. Every time someone presses play on an old movie or starts a classic telenovela, these actors live again. New generations form their own connections, just as audiences did years ago. Taking a moment to remember these performers is a way of saying thank you. Thank you for the characters that stayed with us. Thank you for the emotions you helped us understand. Thank you for the memories tied to your work. If this tribute helped you remember a favorite actor or story, sharing their legacy keeps their work alive for others too.